Hello everyone, this is Dez from Dez Does Gaming, back with part 2 of our continuing series of Prison Architect. So just a real quick recap of what we accomplished in the last video. We set up some of our early offices, haven't really put them into use yet, haven't got the necessary supplies to complete them yet. Set up our holding cell, complete with a shower for the 17 inmates that we currently have in our facility. We set the foundation for what will be cell block A. And we built our canteen with kitchen for the food supply to the prisoners. So, a couple of things we're going to be accomplishing in this video. We're going to be setting up the first row of cells right here in the top of this foundation, and we're going to fix some of the lighting issues. I've already got a few jobs queued up. You can see the red blocks on here. I'm going to dismantle the lights that are pre-installed when you set up the foundation, so that way I can put them in the way that I want to. It may be a little bit inefficient right now, especially when I start putting walls, doors, and cell items on top of these. So we're going to dismantle these so that we can reuse them, but put them in where we want. Currently have the game paused. I'm going to queue up a little bit of work before I unpause the game and let the guys go at it. But yeah, we're going to set up some lights down this hallway here all the way up and down, and also rope off our yard. We're going to throw some walls up here to have the yard for the prisoners to get outside and get some fresh air right here in the middle. Alright, so like I said, I've already got the lights set to be dismantled. I guess I can go ahead and start this up and let the guys start working on the light system. Alright, so the guard's going to let them in, they go to work on that. And in the meantime, I'm going to start getting my walls set up for the prison cells. Alright, so I have a very specific cell system in mind. I may get some people to disagree with this method, but I'm going to try it just the same. Let's go 7 meters down. Right here in the middle, we're going to drop a wall all the way to 2 blocks from the end. Alright, so more specifically, the method that I have in mind, that was quick getting rid of all those lights, is I'm going to put showers in each cell. I've read some various feedback on, for example, the Reddit forums and other locations, the Introversion forums and places, about whether or not it would be beneficial to actually put showers inside the cells. From my last playthrough, I commonly had fights in the group showers. That was a place where I was always having to send guards, always having riots break out. Of course, the canteen is another source of those same types of fights, but we'll identify that later. So I'm going to try, since I have plenty of available space here, I'm going to try to put showers in each cell. So that's the game plan. If it works, if it doesn't work, doesn't really matter. It's all for fun. So we've got a specific cell structure in mind here, so I'm going to go ahead and lay these out real quick. Okay, so I've got the basic layout of the cells. I've got the objects going in to be installed. Let's go ahead and let them get to work on these. Got the lights going in where I want them, just 1 light per cell. Got the beds, I got the shower heads. Everything is queued and ready to go for this first block of cells. So, couple of things to note so far. This is going to give me 12 holding cells for the prisoners right here, and in each block I'll have a total of 48 cells. 2 solitary cells on the very end of each row, giving me 8 solitary cell options per block. And just to kind of give a quick snapshot of what I'm looking at doing, I'll have cell block A, cell block B, C, and then D. So in these 4 different windows are going to be my various cell blocks as the game progresses. So right now we're just looking at letting these guys do their work here. Let's see, the inmates should be all showering. They are down here showering. Let's keep an eye on that. And now they're going into lockup for a brief period of time. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Alright, we're going on lockdown. Alright, this isn't working out well. These guys are going to escape. Okay, well, we are once again off to a great start. They beat the crap out of my door there. What is going on here? They dropped boxes right here in front of the doors so they couldn't close. So my guards I couldn't shut the doors down, the guards couldn't get to them, and they broke down this door. Well, that's fantastic. So I had some real bad seeds already to begin with. Looks like I still have one that's due for solitary soon. Great way to start the video, a little excitement there, huh? Alright, so let's go ahead and repair this door. It's already in progress. What set them off, I wonder? I guess being in this holding cell for so long? I don't know. I noticed that when I was looking at the video from the first playthrough, I did have one death that day. I never did see it on camera anywhere, but apparently that's where the injuries came from, and one of my inmates died because I was supposed to get 18 and I only got 17. So that fight happened right away. I guess we had some people that were just destined to cause trouble right from the get-go. Is this repaired yet? No, it's not. Get this stuff out of the way. Alright, let's go ahead and take it off of lockdown. Let them resume their normal schedules for the time being. I don't like the fact that that door's still not closing. Tell you what, they're gonna not like me for it, but I'm gonna keep this door locked for now. Just until they get this door repaired. Okay, so let's move on. That was a distraction. So now I've got 14 inmates and I've got 12 cells to accommodate, so I'm going to go ahead and build a couple of more. The thing is, I'm running low on money, so I'm going to start looking at some grants very soon. I'm going to go ahead and build in these first couple of cells, and I'm going to build them much the same way that I built the last. Alright, the large door for the outside is now back to normal. Alright, the time schedule currently has them on lockup, so we're going to keep them there for now. We'll let them resume their normal daily schedule, and we'll go ahead and proceed on getting this all completed here. Now, the next thing we need to do is, of course, get our utilities ran to this. Since we already have a water pipe running right through here, let's see if we can't go ahead and run the pipe all the way down to one end, run the pipe all the way down to, I don't need to have it go that far, but we'll take it to right there anyway. And then some short pipes to the toilets and to the showers. Okay, that completes the queued work. It's going to take a while for them to get to it, but that completes the work necessary to get these cells underway. And then we can add the doors, and we can go ahead and mark them off as cells. I need to go ahead and get the Warden's office going too, so it's going to take a while for this to get finished on the cell block. Okay, it's time for them to eat. Alright, guard, come over and let them out. Let them go eat. Alright, we got some food for them this time, right? Yeah, we got meals for all the prisoners this time, so they can at least get their bellies full. Maybe they won't be as grumpy if they get something to eat. Okay, work continues on the main holding cell area. They're going to go eat their dinner now, it looks like. No more incidents so far. I got a couple of blocked paths. I don't know why they can't get to these two intersections when they've gotten to each of the other ones. Failed 6 times already, so that's unusual. So what I'm going to do, just to help out the process, I'm going to take off a piece of these walls right here, just so they can get to these areas. I don't know what the holdup is, but we're going to give it a shot and see if that helps clear it up. Because we're still having trouble getting water up here until these sections are complete. Alright, I think we're in progress now. They went from a red X to standard color for install. Here he goes, he's going to install the pipe. Okay, there's that one. And there's that one. Okay, let's take a look at our water flow now. Okay, so they did not get water through those walls. I need to go ahead and do the same thing for each of these others. So, have to go about it a slightly different way, but we're going to get there. Now, let's specify these as cells. Let's see how this is going to work. So, that's going to be the cell. That's going to be the cell. That's going to be the cell. Okay, we've identified all of the cells. We need to go ahead and get some doors put on here. Maybe they'll start bringing in the inmates. Don't have a whole lot of money left. I hope I have enough money to finish this. Alright, there's all the doors. Alright, guys. Don't go apeshit on me yet. We're about to get you there. We are close. Okay, that worked. Okay, so this area is defined as a cell, and now I can define this other area as a shower. Okay, so I need to do that for each of these. I need to add a door inside the cell. over the top of this drain here. Hey. Alright, so this guy is not happy. He's breaking my shit. Alright, he's suppressed. Okay, so I've figured out that I need to redefine the area marked as the cell here. Doing that allows each of these guys to get their own rooms. So that's what I'm doing now. I think I had a little bit of extra in there that did not need to be there, and that's what was causing the hiccup. So I'm deselecting it and reselecting it. Okay, all my cells are now good. Okay, good. Okay, those guys have now gone to their cells. Okay, let's get a janitor in here. I don't have a janitor yet. I still need to get my warden so I can start researching things and hire a janitor and clean this pigsty up. Look at all the dirt on the floor. This is just horrible. Alright, and you know what? I'm going to go ahead and put some doors, some solitary doors on these cells and get them active because I have a couple of asshole prisoners that need to spend some time in there. Insufficient funds. Okay, so that's the last of my money. Let's go ahead and start looking at some grants. Okay, basic detention center. Some of these I'm going to get right away. Like this one here, there's $20,000 grant active. What do I have left to do to complete that? Build a yard. Okay, we can do that here in a minute. Administration center. Build 2 offices, hire a warden, unlock finance, and hire an accountant. Okay, well, I don't really need the accountant yet, but I'll go ahead and do it. Health and well-being. Okay, we'll get to that stuff in a little bit. Let's go ahead and take these 2 grants for now. They're the ones that we are already set up to start completing. Are we on slow time? Yeah, let's get this sped up here a little bit. Get these cells active. Okay, what the hell was that? You, come here. Get this box. Okay, let's just dump this bastard and get it out of the way then. Yeah, you're going back again, that's right. I'm making your ass run laps. What do you think about that? Okay, let's set this as a solitary cell. Where's solitary? There you go. Okay, now we're going to have our first solitary cell. And as soon as that door can close, we'll have a second one here. As soon as my workers get off their asses and come move the trash out of the way. Okay, I need to go and finish up these cells. Let's get some water moving to these places. Let's see, let's take the large pipe and move it right down the row here. We'll probably have to destroy that wall again like we did before, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Run the water to the shower and the toilets. And you know what? We need to get some other guys on these offices over here. Let's go ahead and get some lights and throw down in the hall here. Okay, just randomly scattered about. Okay, that's good for now. Let's throw some lights down this hallway too, because it's dark. And we're going to set up our warden's office right here. So I don't know how far these lights are going to throw. Let's just put a... No, let's do one there and one there. Nope. Okay, that'll work. Whatever. Okay, so lights are on. We need to get the power lines run down to them. Alright, office is complete. Staff. Warden. Alright, warden. There's your shiny new office. Alright, we got a warden. Okay, so we already got our grants going. Let's go ahead and get the bureaucracy going. Alright, so we need an accountant. We need security chief. Alright, let's go ahead and put them in these offices. I should have done this all at one time. And now we can go ahead and hire our chief of security and our accountant to meet those requirements. I think we're about to get this, yeah. Unlock finance through bureaucracy. We'll get this other $5,000 and complete that grant. Alright, so staff. I don't want to guard. Do I have to research these things first? I do. Okay, well let's go ahead and research security first. Alright, so we have cells, 14 cells for 14 prisoners. That should make them happy campers for the time being. We have our 2 solitary cells active and functional as well. Mealtime is going well. We've apparently fed all prisoners. They're all green, so they're happy as far as that goes. This guy looks like he's about to go ballistic or something. Clothing. He's really screaming it. He wants better clothing. Yeah, I'm screaming too. Okay. Get back in your cell. Shut up. We still have $23,000 left. Let's go ahead and throw this wall up around here. We'll give them a yard. Maybe they'll be happy with the outside fresh air. Oh, we still need to put those gates in too. Let's go ahead and put our gates in. It cost about $1,000 a piece, but you know what? It'll prevent further escapees. At least as long as these gates are closed. Alright. I say alright a lot, don't I? I was listening to some of my videos the other day and I say alright too much, so I'm going to try to fix that. We're going to set all this area as a yard for now. But what I'm going to do eventually is I'm going to put a common area right here in the middle of this. And the common area is going to give them some nice recreational items, some phone booths, some TVs. And why aren't you closing this wall? Did I see one of these guys was named Pooh? Let's see, John Turner. Pooh. That's apparently what he's always got to pay. Okay. TMI. Okay, we should have our chief by now. We do. Okay, so now we can hire a chief. Let's go ahead and research finance. Get that piece going. Let's get our chief hired and in his office. Let's see, we'll put him here right next to the warden for now. Alright, so there you are, Mr. Chief. Requires office. Dude, you got an office. I don't get it. Why would you require an office when you're in your office? It has your desk, your chair, your filing cabinet, and your door surrounded on all walls. It has light. I don't know why it's not activating as his office. That's rather confusing, honestly. He requires an office. Well, dude, this is your office right here. Let's take a look at our regime through the day. Okay, so we got him lock up at 7, showering at 8, lock up at 9. Okay, well, they're locked up for a long time. Free time, free time. Then they don't get to eat until 1 o'clock. Tell you what, let's give them breakfast at 9 o'clock. I'll tell you what, let's just make sure they don't think we're too willy-nilly around here. Let's lock them up for a couple hours, then give them free time for a couple before they eat again, then lock up and sleep. Okay, that'll do for now. We'll come back and we're going to revise that later on, but that should get us where we need to be for now. Why are all of my guards, or at least 3 out of my 4 guards, out in the yard? I need to set some guard pathing soon. Patrol routes and whatnot. Alright, finance is able to be hired now. Let's go ahead and do this and we'll complete the requirement. Did we not? Did we not? I gotta build two. I built 2 offices. That's... what? Okay, we need to figure out why these offices are not considered offices. Oh, ha ha ha. Because I haven't actually marked them off as an office yet. Alright, office, office, office. Here we go. Alright, bingo, bango, bongo. And accountant's office. Wow. It's amazing what you can accomplish whenever you actually stop and think about things. I still got $26,000. We completed a couple of grants. Let's take a look at the other grants real quick. Alright, cell block A. What do I need to do? Make a basic dissension. Okay, so raise capacity to 15. So I need to get at least 1 more prisoner in here. And I'll get another 20,000 on top of the 20 that I started initially. We can do that. Okay. Why are you looking escalated? Danger level is low and increasing. 12 prisoners have serious complaints. They're in prison. What the hell are they complaining about? I mean, that they don't expect. Hire security chief, hire 10 guards. Unlock patrol routes. Staff well-being, we don't want to do that yet. We'll just hold off on the rest because we may tackle some of that in the next video. Alright, so I tell you what, let's go ahead and complete the rest of the cells on this one row. And then we'll call it for the day. Look at these guys out in the yard. They look so happy. Getting to run free. Like a wild stallion, just running free in this wide open space. Okay, back to work. Alright guys, we're back and we're watching a bunch of manly men get clean in their own personal showers in their cells. What better way to start the day with a nice shower? We have completed the second row of cell block A. I guess because I have the capacity for that, I completed the grant. Okay, so that grant's complete now. All right, so we're going to hold at this capacity then for prisoners for the time being. I don't want to go too quick. I want to try to solve some of the problems that we have so far. In fact, we'll go ahead and start on, let's see, maintenance. And that will let me get some cleaning, some janitors. Okay, let's go and start on maintenance. Get that research underway. And I'm sorry, I should have explained this before. This is the bureaucracy panel. This is where you can research new things for your prison, such as, maintenance, finance, and security. Once you get security, for example, you can deploy different guards to different sections of the prison. You can better tune for contraband searches and paroles and remote access to the doors and get dogs on there and surveillance cameras and armory for more weapons, etc., etc. Each of these paths unlocks something new for you to manage, so to speak. With the finance comes, you can expand your land, you can get extra grants, you can get bank loans, and so forth. So that's what we're doing there. Each one costs a certain amount, and it takes time to research. Okay, so I think this is a good point to cut the video for today. I can't really think of anything else that needs to be accomplished right now. We're at a good holding spot. We need to start addressing some concerns. I think that's it. So, if you like what you see, be sure to like and subscribe. We're going to continue this series on and try to fulfill the desire to fill in all of this area that you see here with functional prison areas. Got a lot to do still. Got a lot of things to accomplish. So, hope you'll come along with me for that ride. So, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you very soon. Later.